up, everybody? Just out here getting ready to start the fire up. It's our last night here in Dome Rock Mountain, Arizona. We head out to Lake Havasu tomorrow, and tonight I wanted to do some grilled chicken, grilled asparagus, and roasted red skin potatoes. So I'm gonna get that going and yeah, talk a little bit about our experience here at Dome Rock and what it is we're going to be getting into in the future. So as always, don't hesitate to ask any questions you might have about the video or about what we're going through here with the RV and what we have on the rig to be able to be out here in Boondock the way we are, or any questions you might have about the food I'm going to make tonight, or you know, any suggestions about things you might like to see me make. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and get the food ready, and yeah, should be good. Got my handy dandy electric lighter here. This thing's been a real godsend. I talked about it in one of my earlier videos, but this thing's great because it's completely rechargeable, USB rechargeable, has a flashlight on it, and I've had this now for going on a month and haven't had to recharge it yet. So I definitely swear by these things. This is just the specific brand I ended up getting, but as far as I know, they're all pretty good. So yeah, definitely recommend one of these things because they're waterproof and windproof. And like I said, on a single charge so far, I haven't had to recharge it once, and I've been starting fires just about every night. So yeah, guys, definitely recommend one of these. Yeah, like I was saying, you can see we got a very beautiful sunset happening right behind me here while I'm doing some of the grilling. And this is going to be the last sunset we see here at Dome Rock Mountain, but we're going to see many more, so we'll soak it in while it lasts, but this won't be the last one we see. So I'm going to go ahead and get my asparagus nice and ready for the grill here. All I really got to do is just trim off the ends here, because these pieces have a tendency to be a little bitter. If you leave them on there and try to grill, you get all that white. You want straight green. So yeah, that's pretty easy to remember. The thick asparagus is what I usually like to go with, because one, it doesn't overcook as easily, and two, it doesn't fall between the grates of the grill. And whenever you can find something that doesn't fall between the grates of your grill is better. So I'm going to go ahead and oil these up in salt and pepper, throw those on the grill. I'm going to do some heirloom mini carrots as well. We're just going to throw a little oil and S&P on these and roast these up with some sliced red skin potatoes. So with these nice big ones like this, I want everything to cook up nice and evenly. So I'm going to go ahead and slice them all to about that size right there. It's about an inch and a half each piece. That way it all cooks up evenly, and I get a nice tenderness throughout all the different sizes. What I'm looking for here is, after I oil S&P them, I put them in my iron skillet and throw them in my tiny RV oven here, which, believe it or not, actually works pretty good. We got a little oven temperature gauge that goes in there, so that way we can keep track of what the temperature is, because they don't naturally come in the RVs with temperature gauges, which I'm not sure why. I think that's kind of a design flaw myself. But we go ahead and throw those in the oven at a good 450 degrees, and let these roast in the iron skillet and get a nice crispy outer skin and nice soft on the inside. Takes about, oh, I don't know, 25 minutes, 25 minutes, somewhere around there. So potatoes always take a while to cook though. Everybody kind of already knows that, no matter how you cook them. So, but always worth it after you're done, in my opinion. So I went ahead and got my iron skillet ready to go. It's well seasoned, so I don't have any issues with anything sticking. But I am going to toss these potatoes in a little bit of my oil mix here. High smoking point mix. It's avocado oil, coconut oil, and grapeseed oil. So, all right, we've got all these looking pretty good. So we'll go ahead and take these and slide them right into my iron skillet here. Making sure not to overcrowd the pan, because you want these to all cook pretty evenly, right? So you kind of want all of them to be touching the bottom of the pan if you can. So a little bit of oil. It's always easier, in my opinion, to put the oil in a squirt bottle. We used to do this when I worked in the restaurants, and just made life so much easier. You don't got to go grab the bottle, fiddle with the lid, hold it, and try to keep too much oil from spilling out. With this, I can control the amount of oil that comes out of there and get it evenly covered all around whatever it is I'm cooking. So again, multi-seasoning, garlic, salt, a little bit of pepper, onion, and hickory smoke. Stuff's great. So got all this nice and seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and add the carrots as well. It's not a whole lot of carrots, so I'm not overdoing it in the pan still. Season those up as well. Just a slight bit more seasoning. And then we're going to go ahead and throw this in the oven. Now with my asparagus here, same thing, oil, S&P, but I like to throw a little bit of lemon pepper on mine as well. I like the way the flavor profile comes out, the slight citrusy, peppery flavor on the asparagus. And you guys should try that at home. I assure you, it comes out absolutely delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and get these on the grill, and along with the chicken. And I'll try to keep these away from the direct flames with the chicken as well, but still at a nice high heat, so I get that nice charredness on the outside, but not having it covered in the soot and bitter flavor that the direct flames will put on the food if you end up getting it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and squirt a little bit more oil on the grates here. Don't want any issues with any sticking with this chicken. I'm going to throw these on here. Grates are real nice and hot. I've been letting them sit over the fire now for a good 10 minutes, so they're definitely ready to go. Like I said, try to keep them away from that direct flames. There we go. You can hear that sizzling. And over on this side, I'm going to throw my asparagus on. And with the two different levels of grates, they should cook up just about evenly. There we go. So we got our asparagus just about there. It's nice and brown on both sides. Smoke just came up just a little bit and got a few pieces, but I moved them out of the way of the fire in time for them not to get covered in. So went ahead and finished up the red skin potatoes roasting in the oven. Got them out. They turned out nice and crispy from the iron skillet. Chicken and asparagus off the grill. It's got some nice color. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and sit down and enjoy. And I will see you guys in the next video. heading to Lake Havasu, Arizona. And yeah, you guys be easy, and don't forget to subscribe and check out my other videos. Have a good night.